My name is Dr. Adam Potts, the Tai Chi PT, and today is Tai Chi for a calm mind. So today we'll do about a 15-minute Tai Chi flow that's designed to help you cultivate a calm mind, inner peace, and relaxation, followed by one of my personal poems. Also, I'm going to share some healing flute music with you, and also a guided meditation to create even more inner peace and relaxation. All right. So if you can hear me okay, please type in Team Live. If you're here live, if you're on the replay, type in Team Replay. All right, also click the like button if you're getting benefit from this class each week. All right, and then for those that have been with me for a while, you'll probably notice I have a little bit of a new setup here. So yeah, I thought we'd switch it up. So let me know if you like the setup and if you can see me okay. All right, I'll turn on some brighter lights once I stand back there. So, but for now, yeah, just let me know where you're from also, and also the number one benefit you're wanting to get from Tai Chi. All right, that way we can all stay connected, and really just, it helps me figure out what to really make as the next class. So I like to make it really geared towards what you all want. So feel free to type in any comments that you think might be helpful. Oh great, we can see you better. Thanks, Yvette. Nice to hear that. So, all right. So without further ado, find a place where you can do some mindful movement. If you are new here, oh, we have another question. Shoes or no? It's totally up to you. If you're used to wearing shoes when you do exercise, then continue that, especially at first. All right, so make sure you are in the most comfortable, kind of familiar way that you exercise, and that way it'll have the best results. All right, and then over time, you can start to experiment with shoes off or shoes on. It's really individual though. There's not a right or wrong way. All right, let's see. Oh, thanks. All right, so what we'll do now is our Tai Chi Flow. And as I was saying, you don't have to get any of the movements perfect. You can do this sitting in a chair, or you can do it standing. If you can stand, I do recommend that though. All right, so as always, don't worry about getting the movements perfect. Just follow along the best you can. I'll be your mirror image, and you can have a seat at any time. All right, we'll begin with the feet together or as close as you can. The hands can come to the lower abdomen. Just taking a few deep breaths in and out. As you breathe in, the belly expands. And as you breathe out, the belly returns toward the spine, abdominal breathing. Just breathing in and breathing out, arriving in the body. Coming into the present moment. Just letting go of all the worries, all concerns, and considerations. Just watching them rise and watching them drift away. Just coming into the here and now. And then on the next inhale, you can hold the breath at the top just for a moment. Then let it out with a big sigh. Just letting out tension and stress. And the arms float down by the sides. And as you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front as if you're gathering in energy, bring it into the heart, and then send it down towards the earth, sinking the chi. Breathing in, gather. Breathing out, directing down. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Just feeling all the sensations that you can. One more time, sink the chi. And then step one foot out to the side, either foot. The arms float up in front. The arms get heavy, floating down. The knees and hips soften. Breathing in as you rise up. Breathing out, softening down. Opening the door. Start of the journey. One more time, rising up and letting go. And then from here, very gently begin to rotate towards one side, the palms face away as you open. Then coming back to center, the palms face towards the body, and then turning the other way. The wise owl looks behind. Coming back to center, gentle rotation. Nice and easy, never forcing it. One more time, the wise owl looks behind. Very nice. And then from here, the arms float all the way up overhead, just as much as you can comfortably. And they begin to float down towards one side and then down towards the other, like you're going down the mountain trail. Coming all the way down to the base of the mountain. And once you get there, we'll gather the energy from the earth, bring it right back up to the mountain peak, and then drift down the other way, descending the mountain. You can shift the weight as well, leaning into it if you like. And then gathering the energy from the earth, bringing it back up, floating down like an autumn leaf floating down from the tree, going all the way down to the earth. And then one more time, gathering the energy, bringing it up to the mountain peak, descending the mountain. Just floating down nice and slow, feeling the sensations. And then from here, the arms float up to shoulder height, and then switching sides. This time, the palms face away, the hands drift across the horizon, and then down. Floating up, drift across, painting on the canvas. It's like your hands are making nice, gentle brush strokes right across. One more time. Breathing in, breathing out. This time the arms float all the way up and over like a big wave. The chin circles. And once again, just coming up as much as you can comfortably, just letting go of striving. Just being here is enough. One more time. The chin circles. And then reverse direction with the arms, floating up to shoulder height, palms face away, the hands drift across the horizon, and then down. Floating up, drift across, painting on the canvas. Right, one more time. This time the arms float up and over like a big wave. The chin circles. Opening the shoulders, lubricating the joints, creating freedom of movement. And then from here, circle in front as if you're hugging a big tree. Bring it right back out to center. And then from here, the arms open wide. This hand here drops down and drifts over to the other side. The hands switch positions, and then they float across like clouds in the sky. When you get to the corner, the hands switch again. Wave hands like clouds. Drifting across, softening the shoulders, softening the neck, softening the face and the eyes. Using only what you need. One more time, drift across. This time the top hand makes a hook, the bottom hand floats up, and then drifts across the horizon, palm turns out. Circle it around again. We call this one single whip. The palm turns out. This time you can step in if you like, and then step out as the hand floats across. One more time, single whip. And then release the hook. The hand drifts over. Wave hands like clouds once again. Stepping in, drifting across, letting go. Breathing. This time the top hand makes a hook. The bottom hand comes up and then floats across. Palm turns up. Circle it around again, single whip. And you can keep going just like that. Or if you want this time, you can step in as the hand comes up and then step out as it floats across. One more time, single whip. And then release the hook. The hand drifts over. Wave hands like clouds. Take your time as you step in, drifting across, letting go of any tension you don't need, as we learn to move like nature with effortless ease. at least eventually. At first, it may take some effort, but over time, just like anything, the more we practice, the more effortless it becomes. One more time, wave hands like clouds drifting across. And then this time, the bottom hand comes up into a hook right in front. The other hand scoops under as we drift across once again. Then the hands switch. The other hand makes a hook, scooping under the firefly in the lantern. Switching again, let the shoulders be soft, drop the elbow. Letting go of any tension, breathing it all out. One more time, the firefly in the lantern. And then release. The hands float down, circle all the way in front, hug the tree. And then from here, the arms open wide. This hand here scoops under, step in as you catch the moon, then step out to the corner. And as you step out, the bottom hand tosses the moon into the sky, the other hand pushes down. Circle it around again, parting the horse's mane. And as always, don't worry about getting it perfect. Just keep on moving. Breathing in, breathing out, or taking as many breaths as you need. One more time, parting the wild horse's mane. And then this time, we'll catch the moon and then make 2 loose fists and then spin the moon, looking to the side, one fist overhead, the other by the waist. Then coming back to center, catch the moon, spin the moon, look behind, making 2 loose fists. Or you can look gently to the side, once again, never forcing it, just easing in. One more time, ride the tiger. And then parting the wild horse's mane, right out to the corner. And then step the front foot back in, hug the tree, the arms open wide. And then from here, this hand scoops under, step in as you catch the moon, step out to the other corner, and as you step out, the bottom hand tosses the moon into the sky. The other hand floats down and then circle it around, parting the wild horse's mane, creating tranquility out of chaos. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time, parting the horse's mane. This time, catch the moon. Making 2 loose fists, we'll spin the moon, looking to the side, one fist overhead, the other by the waist. Coming back to center, catch the moon. Spin the moon, look behind, or gently to the side. One more time, riding the tiger. And then parting the horse's mane one last time, just to keep it flowing. Going right out to the corner, and then step the front foot back in, hug the tree. And then from here, step one foot in, and then we'll step out to the corner. And as you step out, the arms open out to the sides. The front knee bends. Then the front knee straightens as you shift the weight back, the wrists cross, hinging from the hips, keeping the spine long. The hands float out to the sides. The butterfly. The wrists cross again as you bend the front knee, shifting the weight forward, the arms open. Once again, taking a bow, spreading the wings. The butterfly. Breathing in and breathing out, moving nice and slow. One more time. Shifting the weight back, straightening the front leg, or you can keep a slight bend. You don't have to go very low. Just meeting yourself where you're at, the arms open, and then step the front foot back in, hug the tree, shift the weight, step in, step out to the other corner, the arms open. As you shift forward, the front knee bends. Then the front knee straightens as you shift back, crossing the wrists, the arms spread out to the side, like you're spreading your wings. Crossing the wrists again, shifting forward, front knee bends, the arms open. Take a bow, Spread the wings, the butterfly. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. And maybe taking a few breaths here. Coming back up and open. Step the front foot back in, hug the tree. From here, the arms open wide and the fingertips drift towards each other, the hands float down. And then shifting over to one side, the opposite arm lifts. And then the other side. All right, now the same side arm lifts as the side you're shifting to. So lifting the arm to the same side you're shifting the weight to. Do that one more time on each side, breathing in and breathing out. All right, now this time, as you lift the arm, the opposite leg can lift, or you can touch down. Other side, touching down or lifting up. Bouncing the ball in the bubbling spring. Maybe lifting up a little higher if you like, or you can always keep the foot down. Breathing in and breathing out. You can keep going just like that. Or as another option, you can actually come on the ball of the foot, coming up and then down. Other side. One more time, bouncing the ball in the bubbling spring. And then circle the arms all the way in front, hug the tree, and soften. From here, the palms face each other in front of the heart. Then the hands drop down. They brush out to the sides, coming back up to shoulder height, or as much as you can comfortably, and then back up in front of the heart. Taking a nice deep breath in, and then breathing out, cleansing the lungs. Breathing in as the hands come up, breathing out, clearing out old stuck energy that's no longer serving you. Making room for the new. One more time, cleansing the lungs. And then keep on circling the arms all the way in front as you hug the tree. Once again, the palms face each other in front of the heart. This time the hands open slightly as you breathe in and then breathing out. This time opening a little bit more, breathing in a little more, breathing out. This time big open, big breath. Accordion breathing. We'll do another round, starting off small, and then opening a little bit more, breathing in a little more. This time big open, big breath. One more round, accordion breathing. We're playing the accordion, moving the arms, opening the heart, opening the lungs. One more time, big open, big breath. And then from here, the arms drop down and circle around, hugging the tree. From here, the arms open up wide, the hands float down, the palms face up, the hands come forward as you send the hips back, softening down, palms face away from each other, and they open as you rise up, scooping under, two hands offering. The hands come forward as you soften down, palms face away from each other, rising up as you open. Two hands offering love and compassion, offering presence and forgiveness, and anything else you'd like to see in the world, just sending it out there and offering. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, two hands offering. This time the palms face up, one hand on top of the other by the lower abdomen, and then this hand floats all the way up and over, and then down the center line of the body. Other side, breathing in as the hand floats up, breathing out, centering. Calming the heart, calming the mind. One more time, centering. This time, both hands float all the way up and over just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften down. Then circle the hands in front as if you had a big ball in front of the body, coming all the way around and under, back up to the heart, and down. One more time, opening the heart, rising up, softening down. This time making a diamond shape with the hands in front of the heart. Press out, sending out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And then turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. And then the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze, letting your body rock and sway ever so slightly. Bamboo in the wind. Feeling the sensations in the body that arise. Feel the sensations of the breath. And then bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile, expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And then if your eyes are closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart, and we can finish with a bow. And if you like, you can continue to stand or you can have a seat as I play some healing flute music to create even more relaxation and calming the mind even more. All right, so I also wanted to share a poem with you, one of my personal poems that I created recently. It's called The Quiet Mountain. In the stillness of the mountain, strength is found, silent and vast. Within the chaos, we find the calm, boundless and unsurpassed. All right, well, I'd love it if you typed in the chat how you're feeling right now. I'd love to hear about your experience so far. All right, oh great, you could hear the music. I always wonder if you can hear it when I'm playing it. I'm like, I hope it's coming through. Oh, thanks, Bon. Getting better each time. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be creating some playlists that are a lot longer so that you can use them for meditation. So that's another project I'm working on for you all at special request. So this is just a little taste of some of the longer tracks that I'm making. So I'll let you know when those are available. Let's see. Oh, we had a question. Does it work if the movements are painful? So you can always do this whole flow sitting in a chair. So as I mentioned, every class at the very beginning, you can do it sitting in a chair, just follow along with the upper body. You'll still get all the benefits, well, you'll still get many benefits. And pretty much all of them, you know, the leg strength won't be as much, obviously, because you're not standing. But over time, once you can ease the pain, then you'll be able to maybe experiment with doing some of the flow standing and then sitting back down. So it takes a lot of body awareness and patience. All right, so knowing that maybe you can't do it all standing, maybe you can only do a little bit standing, and then maybe the next time a little bit more, or maybe the next week. And so really just go easy with yourself. Remember, always meet yourself where you're at. All right, so having that acceptance so that you can then move forward. But if we're constantly resisting how things are, that's what creates suffering and more tension, which actually is going to be counterproductive. All right, so I'm all about practicality. So it's just more practical to be kind to yourself. You'll actually get further in everything. All right, so contrary to what our culture tells us, beating ourselves up does not make us happy. It may make us achieve to some degree, but achieving doesn't always make us happy either. All right, I know that from experience. So. All right, so hopefully that helps answer your question. So if you're not sure on how to adjust to using these flows in or doing the flows in a chair, then what I'll do, I'll try to find that comment and I'll copy and paste the link to our seated flow. We have a recorded seated flow right in the group. It's actually in the guides section. So if you go to the guides, which is pretty much near the top of the group, you have those little buttons. One of them says guides. You click on that. If you're on a mobile device, it's harder to find, so sorry. But anyways, if you're on a desktop or a laptop, just go to guides and you can find a bunch of recordings there. But if you can't find it, just say, type seated flow in the comments and we'll find that and drop you that link for the seated class. So, all right, our online studio, actually we have dozens of seated flows, so we have that as an option too. But we do have some free ones here right in the group. All right, I think we have over a dozen just free recorded classes you can do right here. So yeah, hopefully that'll help you out for anyone that wants to. And you can watch them as many times as you want. You can come to this free class as many times as you want. All right. Oh yeah, that reminds me though, if you do want to learn more, if you want more options, we do have an online studio. And I usually tell people about the details of it at the end of the new member webinar. So if you're wanting to learn more about our studio, then register for your new member webinar. It's this Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It's via Zoom, so you have to register in order to attend. But just click on the link above or below the description and you can register for free. All right, and then we'll go through a whole flow, a little bit longer even than today, along with some other exercises that are good for just about, I would say, most people. And then like I said, I usually ask people if they're interested in the studio at the end, and then I'll go into more details there. So, all right, and so what I wanted to do now though is offer a guided meditation to create even more calmness of the mind, or at least help you cultivate that over time. All right, so find a place where you can do some seated meditation. Of course, you can always do this sitting, standing, lying down, or even walking. But if you are seated, then see if you can get as tall as you can and then soften slightly so that you're alert but relaxed. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze. You can place your hands on your lap or anywhere that feels effortless. And then just take a moment to notice your breath. Just noticing the inflow and the outflow without trying to control it in any way. And just notice where you feel the breath. Do you feel it in the nostrils going in and out? Or maybe in the chest? Or maybe the rising and falling of the abdomen? So wherever you feel it most, this can be your anchor. So the anchor is useful because what happens is the mind is designed to think. And we tend to wander. We tend to get lost in our thoughts. So if you notice that happening, then simply label that as thinking, knowing that it's normal, and then just with kindness, gently bring your attention back to your breath and back to your body where you feel it, your anchor. And just keep doing that over and over again as many times as needed. That's the practice. We're training our hearts and training the mind. And then take a few more moments to really settle into the body, feeling the support beneath you. Allow your body to soften into this space. Just feel yourself sitting here now. Sitting, know you are sitting. And then with each breath, notice you are breathing. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. And with each exhale, release any tension or tightness in your body. Let your shoulders relax. Let your face soften. And allow your entire body to settle into stillness. And you can continue to just bask in the stillness, really feeling the spaciousness. Or if you want, you can visualize a place where you feel completely calm and at ease, if that's helpful to you. This might be a quiet beach, a peaceful forest, or anywhere that brings you serenity. Picture yourself in this place surrounded by the sounds, sights, and feelings of calm. Notice how your body responds to this peaceful environment, allowing any remaining tension to melt away. And with each breath, imagine the calmness of this place filling your entire body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Let yourself fully absorb the sense of tranquility. And then bring your awareness back to your body, noticing the sensations of your breath and the support beneath you. take a moment to feel the calm that you've cultivated within. And then when you're ready, you can take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Maybe gently wiggling your fingers and toes. And if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them whenever you're ready, returning to the present moment with a calm and centered mind. And then see if you can carry this sense of calmness with you throughout your day or returning to it by using the breath and feeling the body in the present moment. You can always return to this peaceful state whenever you need to. All right, well, thanks so much. I hope you all enjoyed today's session. All right, once again, you can register for our new member webinar if you're interested in learning even more or just doing a longer session with us on Saturday. It's going to be at 10:30 a.m. However, register even if you can't make it. I'll send you the link to the replay, which will be good for 48 hours after the event. All right, so register. The link's in the video description, either above or below the video. If you can't find it, just type webinar in the chat or the comments, and we'll send you the link. All right, thank you all so much. I really appreciate you all, and until we meet again, I wish you peace, happiness, and harmony. Thank you.